我的心痛痛痛进心里，我的眼泪流不停。
All together. I tell you what, this shot looks really nice. Aim and shoot.
It's really the tiny fluctuations of the quantum states of that.
I'm going hot.
They're stuck here. Hold on.
Enter, Tim. Clock is ticking.
Cupid Co is an idea that is based on what if Cupids exist among us and they just live around like just normal people and they have like normal jobs, but their jobs is a bit special, which they have to pair people together and make them fall in love. The story revolves around one of the Cupids, which is Tim, and what happens when he went against the entire system, where Cupids are not supposed to fall in love.
I think Tim is very similar to what I am personally in life. He is that type of character that believes that there is something more. It's not just on the surface. I think that defines Tim itself throughout the storyline. That's why he went against the system. Because of what he believed, he said that there must be something more than this. You know, this is not the way. He went into that direction of breaking the system, breaking the rules and all.
Comparing this entire production with that of YouTube, which we are very used to, YouTube is very fun and easy, and usually you just wing it and just go as the flow goes. But in this production, it's so big, every gear has to be like well oiled. We are not really that used to it because this is our first time doing such a big scale production.
Action! When Dan gave the idea of Cupids among us, that kind of thing, and the first thing I thought was like, you know what, let's make it badass and make the Cupids wear tactical outfits and stuff like that. So on the get-go, it was not a fantasy thing for me. Really. It has to be something that is very modern and has a very down-to-earth take on it.
1, 2, 3. Okay, ready? Tim, stand by. Action!
This shot looks really nice. Let's just get this shot with these two background and then run it.
Okay. Disgusting.
Dennis has this very bro vibe about him. He is Tim's partner and also his best friend. So Bruce's character, he loves his job. He prefers to stick to the rules and not question anything, where Michael is the one who is also good at his job, but Michael questions on the decisions made by the Fate servers in the story. Okay, initially I wrote myself to play Director Evans. Then I realized that it would be much better if Director Evans is such a masculine name, but it's played by a female character. So then after that, that's when Amanda came to mind, because she has that very authoritative look, because I know she can pull that off.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
Director Evans is the boss of Cupid Co. She's very no fuss, very straightforward. Let's get the job done and let's do it right and let's do it well, right? She's very efficient, but she's also quite soft, I'd say. She's quite caring. So even though her character sounds very masculine in that sense, but she's not a hard ass, you know? Yeah, I think that's what I like about her character. She means business, but yet at the same time she's got this soft side to her.
My name is Tanish. I play this character called Eugene in Cupid Co. When I got the script, then I read the entire thing, and then I realized that it was about this Cupids who live in this human world and everything. And I loved that whole concept immediately because I like this whole creatures from these fairy tales or whatever, stories that we've heard being in the real life with humans and stuff like that. So I love the concept in the beginning itself. Eugene is this, he invented something very important that is part of the series. That's the character I play, and what happens is, at one point, he comes across this person and now everything is changed. He now has to talk to this person who's not a machine. But on another side, he's also excited because finally he's talking to a human being.
Been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure. I've never been so close before.
Hey guys, this is Michelle playing Michelle from Cupid Co. I actually really enjoyed the script because for me it kind of resembled myself, so it was pretty easy to portray. And I was glad that Michelle in the shoot wasn't as girl next door, she wasn't girly. Michelle, she's strong-headed, she's strong, and yeah, that's what I really like about the character. Like Amanda, I really look up to her because Amanda, who plays Director Evans, she's involved in performing arts, so she has a really great acting background, was in theatre as well. So like, I really look up to her because she really can nail her lines just like that. So I really respect her for doing what she does.
You and Ernest are our one-take champions so far. It's been one-on-one, one-take. What do you guys think?
Oh, well, you know, Ernest has always been trying to one-up me all the time, so...
In the last game just now, unfortunately, I dropped the match because I did my first NG this entire shoot. So I was kind of disappointed that mistake was made and I actually had a request for a retake. But then tomorrow we're going to do better. And I'll just give my 120% and try to win a championship at the end of the season.
He blinked. That's how you lose.
Professionals do not blink in this game.
Eat shit, loser.
That'll be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Hey, you shut up lah!
I love
You were truly my lover, but it was over so fast.
Actually, I would say that the forest scene the entire day was very challenging for everyone. Everyone is challenged by the weather, we're chasing for sunlight, everyone's stressed out. That makes me feel that as an actor, I have to really deliver my lines perfectly. If I screw up, everything will be delayed. So when I saw Ernest, then everyone being so tired, I'm just like, you know what, as an actor, I definitely can give like my time to, like reshoot if we need it. When I saw him, just like, oh, poor thing, Ernest. It's like, okay, I'll be there for you if it ever happens. Yeah.
Don't relax your neck.
Let us use the open door.
Everyone who we casted was actually our first pick, and thankfully we managed to get all that we wanted. Ryan and Ernest are like one of my best friends, and I wouldn't imagine myself working with other people because it'd be just strange. Like, we are like so close and we can do all kinds of things together. We play together, and then we are working on this together, so it's very fun. And I guess I wouldn't trust anybody else with this.
And he gets pulled so there'll be stunt work, and he'll slide here. And then after that, another guy, pew! So they are coming from there.
Hi, my name is Dan Koo. I'm the executive producer for the Cupid Co series, and don't forget to catch it out on iFlix when it's out. So let us know if you like it and if you'd like to see more. Yay!